Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the San Francisco Giants and the Colorado Rockies. It's Rockies baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. German Marquez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Ready now, Mike Yastrzemski. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for San Francisco, the right fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
Pitch on the way. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Row, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Into the box, Donovan Solano. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Yastrzemski on at first, nobody out. On it's Taylor made to short, 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Batting first, the left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Liner in there for a base hit. So that'll extend the inning with 2 away and bring in Buster Posey to bat.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. Has a look, now the pitch. And he's way off balance with the swing there. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Row, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up. Coming in is Blackman. He can't get to it. This one's down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Wow, looked like an easy beginning of this inning. Gets the first 2 guys out, then the 3 and 4 hitters all of a sudden start locking in on him, and now he's got to get through this 5th hole hitter to get out of this inning unscathed.
Yeah, he's definitely put his feet to the fire right here. This number 5 guy, he's known.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, as the Giants have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
The third baseman,
Line to the right side, but a foul ball. A bouncer up the middle. And this is going to be a base hit for Longoria.
Boy, talk about a rough start to an inning, a 3-run bomb and then a base hit. This could get real ugly, Hero.
Yeah, you can tell, Dan. He's going to have to execute a little bit better than that. They were sitting in that hitters meeting and they were ready. They're keeping their front shoulders in, looking for something up, out, over, and they are not missing it.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. One more look at the big blow for the Giants. Bye-bye, baby. A 3-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 3-0 San Francisco. Johnny Cueto, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Johnny Cueto's an interesting guy, man. Has a funky delivery. We call it the shimmy or the shake. He turns his back kind of Louis Tion style, throws from a lot of different arm angles, but his stuff is good. 93 to 96 miles an hour, good changeup, and a good hard slider. The key with Johnny Cueto, keeping his pitch count down early on in the game.
Stepping up to the plate, Raimel Tapia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Heading after it is Dickerson. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Batting second, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story, the recipient of a National League Silver Slugger Award for his contributions at shortstop last year. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. He's right there. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's a ball.
Cueto into his motion. Here's the 1-1.
No, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Two out, nobody on. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They trail it here 3-0. Now at the plate, Mauricio Dubon. They'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
This is line to left. Tapia is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 47, Johnny Cueto.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Johnny Cueto. Here comes the first pitch. That's popped up. Coming in is Blackmon, and nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. One out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Tapia's in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The right fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
So striding in, Mike Yastrzemski. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
To the plate now, Donovan Solano.
He swings and sends it on a line to right center.
That's in there, base hit. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double, finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Alex Dickerson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
And that's in there, base hit. And the second run will score as well as they've opened it up to 6-0 now.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-1 lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Jeff Hoffman enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
Jeff Hoffman.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. It's off the rocks and gone. A 2-run home run for the guy they call the baby giraffe, Brandon Belt. His second of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Stepping in now, Evan Longoria. He grounds it sharply to third. Gloved by Arenado. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. On now to the bottom of the second. The Giants lead it 8-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
This one for Crawford is short. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting fifth.
Standing in, Kevin Pillar. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. He's 2 for 3. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Hit back up the middle. And the Rockies are into the hit column. There's their first base knock.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
So digging in now, Ryan McMahon. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away.
Hey fans, want an even easier way to buy tickets to an upcoming game? Well, what could be easier than doing it through your mobile phone? Visit MLB.com on your mobile device. Select the game you want and bring your digital ticket with you to the game or print them at home. How easy is that? Visit MLB.com/tickets for all the details.
becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Dickerson's under it.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, number 1.
Stepping up now, Garrett Hampson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Cueto pauses. Here's the pitch.
0-1.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Behind 0-2 now. Two out with the man at first. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Rockies strand 1. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They've obviously got a double-digit total in the hits column, but perhaps just as impressive is that they've not struck out a single time today. That's about as rare as it gets in today's sport. So they have a lot to feel good about right now, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Tapia is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
The center fielder, number 1, Mauricio Dubon.
Next to bat for the Giants, Mauricio Dubon hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Tapia is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The pitcher, number 47, Johnny Cueto.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Johnny Cueto. He flew out in his last at-bat. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Pilar moving in. He can't get there as it falls in.
Boy, D, were you talking about frustrating as a pitcher? You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that by getting a knock.
And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
At the plate, Donovan Solano. Line towards center field. Pilar is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Giants leave a couple as the lead holds at 8-0. Striding into the box, Tony Walters. He'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto.
Tony Walters.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Sliced hard on the ground. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Digging in, Jeff Hoffman. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-0 home. Weakly hit towards first. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for Colorado, the left fielder, Raimel Tapia.
Back to the top of the order now. And striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Up with it is Longoria, and a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Still 8-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and standing in the outfielder, Alex Dickerson.
Alex Dickerson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it.
And gone up into the second deck.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Here's Buster Posey now,
Buster.
as he puts it on the ground to third. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Ready once again, Brandon Belt. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
No balls and a strike to count. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 1 out, nobody on. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run here for Brandon Belt. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in 1 outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
At the plate now, Evan Longoria. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Tapia. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, number 35, shortstop Brandon Crawford.
Striding in, Brandon Crawford. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Crawford rounds the bag at first, looking for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
So now to the plate, Mauricio Dubon, as he drives a liner to right center. Boy, and call off the dogs already, as this is down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Johnny Cueto.
Yency Almonte gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Almonte.
Standing in now, Johnny Cueto. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. This is on the ground over to first. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Giants out in front here, 11-0. Stepping into the box, Trevor Story. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
High in the air out to center field. Dubon has it, and there's 1 gone.
Up next for Colorado, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Digging in, Nolan Arenado comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Hard hit at third. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
Coming to the plate now, Charlie Blackmon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, and Longoria can't handle it. Solano for 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Pillar. He singled his last time up. 0-1 the count. Cueto pauses. Here it comes. Line to the right side, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Colorado. They trail in this one 11-0. Digging in and looking for more, Mike Yastrzemski. Last time through was a base hit. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping in, Donovan Solano. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
In now, Alex Dickerson, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Into the box now, Buster Posey. This is line to left. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Brandon Belt will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now here's a swing by Belt, and he gets a lot of this one out to deep right field. Gone all the way into the upper deck. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his 4th in the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
You know, talk about having a great day. 4 home runs in 1 game. I would say that's more than great. That's a spectacular day.
Philip Deal gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Deal. Now batter.
At the plate, Evan Longoria. A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here. A solo shot for Evan Longoria as this lead got even wider. Brandon Crawford digging in next.
He swings and sends it on a line to right center.
And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Into the box, Mauricio Dubon. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Blackmon going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Great piece of hitting here. Man on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
To the plate now, Johnny Cueto. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Looking up is Tapia. Gone! It's a two-run shot to straightaway left as the blowout continues.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Jairo Diaz gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
The right fielder, number 5, Mike.
Standing in now, Mike Yastrzemski. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Solo shot to right center as they just continue to pour it on here. Almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
Donovan Solano is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batting, the left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
In now, Alex Dickerson. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Big inning for him, though, as they bat around and score 8 times to open up this lead even further. Home half of the 5th coming up. San Francisco leads this one 19-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's Ryan McMahon now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Struck him out.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
At the plate, Tony Walters. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up over to Crawford at the bag, and the force play will end the inning. Rockies strand 1, and they remain well behind. Tyler Kinley gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that brings up Buster Posey.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a line drive, but just foul.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
0-1. Here it comes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Posey will take the turn and head for second. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
Brandon Belt will stand in yet again, and he's looking for history now. We take you back to his last home run. This was his 4th of the ball game, and it needn't be said that 5 in a game has never been done before. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High and deep to right center. Ranging back is Pilar. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his 5th in this game, as this lead got even wider.
That's it. I'm out of here. 5 home runs in 1 game. That's insane. Couple of things I know for sure. He needs to buy a lottery ticket on the way home from the ballpark and keep his phone on at all times. Cooperstown should be calling.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman, Evan.
Into the box now, Evan Longoria. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Brandon Crawford.
At the plate, Brandon Crawford. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. This one's smoked the other way. High and deep to left. Looking up is Tapia, and it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as the blowout continues. This has almost been a superhuman performance from this lineup. 10 home runs in the game. When's the last time you can remember a team knocking that many balls out of the park?
Yeah, man. Hey, D-Row, this is what Coors Field is all about, right? You come here to see runs, and that's what you saw today.
I just like this lineup. They didn't worry. They were going to hit homers regardless, but there's so much green grass out here playing in Denver. You stay on the approach that you're going to stay in the big part of the field. Next thing you know, you're back spinning stuff out of the yard.
Michael Givens gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Lofted in the air out toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Stepping in now, Johnny Cueto, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. The 0-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Pilar is there, and he has it for the first out.
The right fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Mike Yastrzemski. He went deep last time up. Ran one in tight that time, as all he can do is foul this one away. 4 runs here in this half inning. A bullet to first base. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Giants lead it 23-0. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Raimel Tapia. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now here it comes. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Crawford ranging into the outfield. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Not shortstop.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
From the belt, the pitch. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. Gone!
Not every home run is exactly the same. That ball was absolutely destroyed.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That evens it up 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Fouled off. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Right fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. And he lays off here as well. It's 2-0 now to the Colorado right fielder. Now here's the pitch. This one for Crawford is short. Right to him. And there are 2 away now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Cueto's ready. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Now batting, the first base.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ryan McMahon is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And it's fouled away. Another one sent foul. Here's another 1-2. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We're through 6 full. Giants on top 23-2. Into the box now, Donovan Solano.
Leading off for San Francisco, the second baseman, Donovan Solano.
From the stretch. Line drive base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
To the plate now, Alex Dickerson. Line drive to center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Aramis Garcia, will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Line toward the gap in left center. Pilar is right there, 1 down. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Into the box now, Brandon Belt, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
The 0-1 pitch. Line drive, base hit to right.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Number 33 will come on now and pinch run here. Standing in now, Evan Longoria, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Blackmon is under it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. On to third, but he's in safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. On to second, but he's in safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Now back.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they strike. Luis Basabe stays in the ballgame batting number 8 and takes over in center field.
Now playing center field, number 61.
First delivery to him on the way.
Basabe.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one.
This game's for the
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Number 16.
Popped him up. Number 33 in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. And now a pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Little chopper back to the mound. And there's out number 2. David Dahl will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 26.
Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. And it's 1-2.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Now batting.
Well, a part of me wants to applaud him for staying with it and making the throw, but after he bobbled it, he should have just eaten the ball and lived to fight another day. As it is, he gets tagged with an error, and a man is. On base.
Wilmer Flores will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing
Pitch popped up. Longoria has room in foul territory, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. In there, and it's 0-2 now. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Colorado, and as you can see, they are way behind. Number 52 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 52.
Digging in to try it again, Mike Yastrzemski. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Mike Yastrzemski.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The three true outcomes, these guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a two-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
You froze him on the fastball there. Mike Yastrzemski is retired to kick off the inning. Now batting, Wilmer Flores. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Pitch on the way. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen.
Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball called for strike 2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So now to the plate, Alex Dickerson, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Ooh, back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled toward right center field.
Chasing after it is Pilar.
He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Trevor Story steps in now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Hey fans, want to be able to take MLB.com with you wherever you go? Then listen to the best of Major League Baseball when and how you want it through MLB.com podcast. Whether it's fantasy information, minor league information, or the latest news and views from around baseball, MLB.com podcast will keep you informed. Visit MLB.com/podcast and subscribe today. Fans, on your drive home, don't forget to tune in to AM 1750 for a full recap of our ball game. And of course, lots and lots of debate. It's the Big O and Grumpy Joe Show, featuring Omar Cannon and Joe Wilkerson. After the ball game, exclusively on 1750 AM. Hey fans, for the latest Major League hats, jerseys, outerwear, memorabilia, and much more, don't forget to visit our team shop here at the stadium or online at MLBshop.com.